stream from heaven above. Heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lame, misfortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifted bank and then we got upset. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
And we had baubles banging from the top as well then. He said Merry Christmas and baubles banging from the top. That's what you need in your life. Baubles banging from the top. I've got to say this apparently. Ho, 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 everybody. It's Merry Christmas. Look at Harley all dressed up.
I'm feeling a bit overdone, to be fair.
Is that the first time you've had white pubes in your mouth?
Nope.
When was the last?
This is not actually a mask. It's just from what I was doing before.
I did say to him when he actually stuck it on, I said to him, look, I don't have to. I'm going to have to dye mine.
That's from editing that 12 Days of Christmas song, isn't it?
Oh, shit me. That took pay. I lost half of my hair. It's a good job I'm wearing an hat. Telling you, it was stressful as shit.
You did a really good job, mate. It must not have been easy to do that.
Cheers, mate. Do you know the amount of people that have commented going, oh my God, what is it? You're like, oh my God, we're not lad baby. We're not trying to get Christmas #1. It's just a laugh. Chill out, man.
That's what it was.
The vast majority of people went, oh, that was brilliant, thank you. But like I said, I think it's one or two other people that have come from Easy Click that have gone, oh my God, fuck off.
And we're joined by the wonderful Flat Cap. And people, it is his last show. I'm absolutely gutted.
Yeah. I'm dead apparently after this, and everyone says I'm going to be dead.
That's it. We're cutting you out of his life, mate. That's it. Done.
I'm gone.
So this will be your last show of all time. Well, not all time. You're going to be coming back now, but
Yeah.
You are now bored, sir.
My last regular show. Yeah, my last regular weekly show. Yeah.
Well, this will also be your last show of 2020.
Yeah. Last time you see my face.
Mate, I must admit, I have got an horrible feeling in my belly about you going.
A horrible feeling.
Yeah, you know, like that horrible bit, like, oh, I don't want you to go, sort of feeling.
Excitement.
I know.
It's not been too bad as well. You know, like through the weeks, not really worrying about it because it isn't happening now. But we're now at that point where it's actually happening. It's like, oh.
Yeah. I just want to confirm it is Flat Cap's brother that's taking over from him.
He's ready. He's a bit of an arsehole, though, I'm not going to lie. He's a bit of a knob. Bet you'd be
And
right.
can I just say absolutely a big love to everybody who is in chat. I hope you are all ready for Christmas. Thank you so much for all your support, not just now, but all the way through the year. You are all a wonderful set of people, and we love you so much. Also, a big shout out to Dean the Devil Vapor for sending you all over here as well with the cheeky bumwanks. I hope everything went all right with his giveaway. He was getting a tiny little bit stressed because people couldn't work out just to put it in once.
Didn't his mum win something as well?
She won the first prize.
Brilliant. That saved my postage.
Do you think over the year that's been one of the most stressful things, the giveaways for us as well?
We were just saying before the show how I got abused on Skint Show for messing things up and sending things to the wrong people. Yeah, it's hard work, isn't it?
It is. It's one of them. When you do giveaways, you try and do it as best as you're talking about giveaways. I need to turn on the night bot of love, because if I don't do that,
Well, it's like Liz. Liz gets abused for winning everything, but I still have to send her something from probably June time. I still haven't sent it. And originally, it got to like October. She went, "Oh, we'll send it for Christmas." And now it's like, "Well, send it for my birthday in January." So we're just playing this game where she's just waiting and waiting, bless her. So, yeah,
So I am feeling a tudgy little bit merry, if I'm honest with you, before we get into anything else, because we had the Patreon meet for the Little Bro Vapes. There was a number of us in there. There were Stu Valentines, who was in chat, Darth Vapor, Mark H. There was Leviathan Vapor. Pav G was in there as well. He was in the house. We had a good giggle. There were a number of, I don't think I've missed anybody, a number of us who were in there, and we had a good old giggle. We started at 2 o'clock, and we all had a beer. It was 4 o'clock, I think it was 2 o'clock in Australia or something like that, and we didn't stop until 5:30. So we did have a good old giggle. The cheeky bumwank king's in the house. Nice to see you, Devil. Hope you're all nice and calm now, brother. It is. We were just saying it's a stressful fucking thing trying to give things away. It's a nightmare. The things we do for the love of vaping. So shall we do the... it's going to be a very relaxed show. We're not going to be chasing his tails like normal. Shall we do the people on the catch-up?
While he's here as well, I want to say thank you to Full Moon for my Christmas card.
It's
yeah,
full moon.
thanks. Very much appreciated. That was lovely.
Thank you very much. And the message inside was absolutely fantastic.
I got a sticker as well.
Oh, did I get a sticker?
No, because apparently I'm the sticker bomb king, so I got a sticker.
I didn't get a sticker.
Whoa!
How come we didn't get a sticker?
Guess who's going on naughty list this year?
Well, thank you very much for thinking about us, mate. And there was a lovely message inside. Big love. Shall I play the bumper?
Oh, yes, please.
Catch us on the replay.
This one's for all the cool cats on the replay.
We've got baubles dropping down and everything. I like the baubles dropping.
Do you know when Flatcap leaves, do we get to keep his like clips, or I mean, who owns the content of them? Is he going to sue us if we use them? Do we have to pay him royalties? What?
100% copyright strike.
Yeah, we just have to change the name.
Can't we just like change the tone or something so it sounds like a different person?
Yeah,
If you just flip the image and then YouTube won't recognize it and it won't flag up on my channel.
And if no one told Flatcap, we'll be fine, surely.
Yeah.
Matthew Smith popped in, Pam Breatet, Christopher Edwards, Gav Evans, Pav G, and my favourite comment, I'm sure it's directed at me, Harold Bernard said, love you. She didn't put Harley, but I'm pretty sure she meant to. But you're all on the nice list for leaving me a comment. So thank you, guys.
Big shout out to all the people who catch us on the replay. You mean just as much to us as the lovely people who are in chat. Also, a big shout out to Pam, who's over in Australia. She's recovering as well. I think she hit her foot. So big love to Pam. She'll be probably asleep by now, poor old Pam. But yeah, she's lovely. So, just a little bit of news. The Indoor Smoker's lost his channel.
Yeah, do you know what's happened there? He's just gone.
Well, I read on Instagram, it said that he's got a massive breach. And I think the thing that he's carried on doing that a lot of reviewers have not done is they've took the links out of it. And he was still leaving links. And I think they've found that and then gone, wow, there's loads of them with links in. And goodbye. He's got 500,000 subs?
Yeah. Oh, dear.
I think the worrying thing is you need to remember we're never safe. I mean, it happened to you this year as well, Aidan. And I think the problem is YouTube are that big all dictatorship, and you can't really fight back. So when they decide to, oh well, actually you've crossed the line, so we're getting rid of you. Like we said before as well, they quite often don't even tell you why. They just kind of go, you might have done this, you might have done this, you might have done this, and you're just left stood there going, what the fuck did I do? And you can't learn from it because you don't actually know what you did.
Adam, big love, brother,
ridiculous.
Retro Vape TV, big love, bro. Yeah, they like that. They just don't tell you what you've actually done. But the weird thing that I thought about it was that they've got rid of his vaping channel but left his stoner channel up.
Yeah.
How weird is that? A little bit more news from the pond. Obviously, we've all been talking about the UPS, how the charges have been over here. Now, over in the US, their actual postal system is now, it's come under the COVID, something to do with the COVID bill. They're not going to let anybody post any vape products to anybody. The US Postal Service and also FedEx and I think UPS are jumping on it all from March.
Well, we were saying earlier, a lot of people said it recently, how all of a sudden, especially UPS, it's been a bit odd receiving stuff. People had stuff held up in different places, and I've got stuff held up through UPS. So there's a lot. It's not just going to affect the States either, is it, by the looks of things?
No, I don't know if anybody else, let us know in chat if anybody has had any problem with their vape stuff turning up or anything. I know a few of us as the reviewers have, and there's been stupid amount of charges. I think you had one this week, didn't you? 140 quid just as the...
Yeah, for a £10 product.
For a £10 product.
£110 duty for a £10 product. That's worse than petrol. I'm sure I could import petrol cheaper than that.
I got a brand new kit in today, the Neo 1, and that must be worth £20. They paid £40 to get that to me to actually review it.
That's crazy. And obviously it seems to have started since the whole PayPal thing, really, hasn't it? That coming to effect. Bang. Hey, Pam. Yeah, PayPal went mad and shut everyone down, and then all of a sudden now it's this.
But strangely, my PayPal's still up. I mean, my email address on my PayPal is vapemill.co.uk. Everything that's gone through my vape account is vape related. So it's quite strange that they haven't cottoned on to me yet. I know they will eventually, but it's quite puzzling. But they're another dictatorship. I took them to court when I was 18 because I'd sold Bitcoin on eBay. And they said, oh, it's against the terms and conditions. And I'm like, well, I've got an email off the person on eBay saying we'd received it. I've got a tracking link to prove that it received the account. Oh, not our problem. So all you're doing is betting and aiding theft because someone's stole money off them, bought something from me. You've given them their money back, and I'm left. So I took them to court and won. And like I said, YouTube, PayPal, they're all. It's just that we're big, we can do what we want, and you fuck off. Unfortunately, with the people, we will stand.
Yeah.
Santa says rise.
It's like Jules, man. Vape sheet again. Here's 140 quid. Pam's just brought. Nice to see you in chat, Pam. I didn't know if you'd be in. Pam as well. I was talking to Stuart Valentine all the way from Australia. They're gonna have to get nicotine on prescription over in Australia.
Is it actually going through then? I didn't know if it was actually going to happen.
So then obviously it's taking a load of time to get to your doctors because of COVID, and
I don't think it's going to be. I remember someone talking about it. Might have been Bogan. They said they've got to kind of go for a consultation, then it gets reviewed, then they go back again, and then eventually they get told they can pick it up, and then they got to go to the farm. It sounds like an absolute mess the way it's going to work. I didn't know it actually gone through.
Yeah, it does sound like. You know what? All this thing about is obviously you can see that it's saving lives and it's stopping people from smoking. People are having to jump through hoops to get the vape stuff. Now, surely this can only bring on the sort of thing that we had with the cigarettes. As soon as the cigarettes went up in price, it then brought in black market stuff. Surely that's the only thing that it's going to do is start triggering that now in the vaping scene.
Yeah, and it's the same in Denmark and Norway. I think they're going to start having the Denmark's having flavour bans that kick in 1st of January. Just menthol and tobacco will be available. There's a couple other countries like that. Yeah. It's a tough year.
It is. It's not only with the COVID and everything like that, it's been absolutely pants with the vaping sort of side of it as well.
Yeah.
But hopefully, let's look on the bright side and look to 2021. But before we do that, we're going to have a little look back on the tech. And believe me, we've tried to keep the pods to the minimum. So, the flat cap tech. Let's play the bumper for the last time, ladies and gentlemen. This is breaking my heart. For the last time we're playing the flat cap bumper.
Flat Cap's Tech Report.
Also, just before we start that, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be doing your Rochford Project giveaway later on in the show.
Right. What I was thinking of doing basically is we started kind of doing the tech. I think it was back in like early May is when we started doing the tech thing. So we've had a good few months of stuff. Now I've just picked out not favorite stuff, just things I think if you kind of look, if I look at all the images from each week, there's always one or two I pick out and go, that was one that either people were interested in or we thought would be good or not. So what I've done is I've just compiled a load from all the shows, stick them on a screen. If you had it, then cool, we talk about it. People in chat, if you've had this product, let us know what you think of it. Kind of see if it was a flop or if it was good.
Was it a flop or not?
Well, yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea. So, no particular order. In August, sharing screen. You see that right? All good?
2 seconds, let me just get rid of the Christmas header. There we go, yep. I think
these aren't any kind of date. These aren't any kind of date order. This was August at some point. The Wasp Nano SRDA came out. Dual core version of the original. Wasp Nano. I'd never had this. You had it, didn't you, Aiden?
Yeah, I reviewed that. The Wasp Dual Nano.
I don't know if anyone in chat did. I think there was a very tiny amount of anticipation for this because of the success of the first one. I don't know what you thought of it, Aiden.
I thought it was a really good flavour from it. It's I think it only costs about £14. Really good flavour from it. Simple to build. It's not overcomplicated.
Mr. Hodgson said he couldn't be asked to look for new tech. There was a few things out this week, but I couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, fuck it. It's my last show. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, that's it. I'm out after this. It's like your last day at work. Yeah, I never tried it out, but the original I thought was a banger, so I really should have picked it up. Okay, next up, the Kylin Mini 2 RTA. Now, I actually got this very recently, but it's broke. It doesn't work. So I can't even tell you what I think of it.
What made it break?
Well, the whole deck. Now, I thought maybe it was how it meant to be, but the whole deck spins. So I hadn't watched a video review or anything. So I thought, oh, that's weird. So I put a build on it, put it on the mod. No atomizer. So I had a look at it again. I was fiddling around, checked everything. No atomizer. I was like, I don't think this deck should spin. And that's as far as I've got with it. I left it after that. I was getting fed up.
No, the deck's supposed to spin. It's one of them rotatory ones. So you put it on and then it... Yeah, I mean, like the Watofo deck used to. The 510 pin don't spin. It's the actual deck itself. It shouldn't spin very loosely, but it does rotate. It's anti-rotation lock.
Well, the thing was, if I press the deck down with a coil installed, it comes up and fires. But I can't vape it like that. So there's something not quite right. I don't know.
Maybe there's a screw that needs tightening or something.
Yeah, I need to have another look at it. It's a bit weird. But yeah, I think from I've seen a lot of people in chat in the past saying they've been using the Kylie Mini 2. So I'm gathering it's been quite a successful RTA from Vandy Vape. One that I think got a bit of hype, definitely, was the Wise launcher.
Yeah.
I like that.
Pop coil jobby thingy-majiggy.
I've got a slight little look of the Guru that I've just reviewed on the V-Rod, hasn't it?
Yeah, it does actually, yeah.
I like that. The only problem I had with that is the coils seem to jam every now and again.
Oh, you don't get that in the V-Ru or the G-Ru. You can fire them across the room. It's like a Nerf gun.
Chris said that the launcher and both coils lasted a day each. Ouch.
Oh dear.
That's not good.
Gareth Streck liked it. Nothing wrong with it. It's Cack says Manx are up and down thoughts. Well, I think when that was released, there was a lot of teaser images for weeks. I kept showing it on the show. Oh, this is a new thing from some new company that perhaps has something to do with Hell Vape or whatever. We weren't quite sure. And then it come out and the coil pops out the top. But at the time, if you remember, it was like, wow, the coil comes out the top. It was like a big thing. It was like innovation.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Well, to be honest with you, this on the Gru, it's brilliant for me because I never got the wire ice to review or I never bought it either. So I really do like it. I think it's a corking idea with it shutting off. And obviously, if you've got to change your coil and you've got a still full tank, half the time you've then had to either tip it out or try and balance it so it doesn't. It's just a great idea.
And it makes it easier to do on the move as well.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, it's convenient. It's easy. Well, a bit up and down. Ashley back said it replaces Fat Rabbit. Dean liked it. Yeah, a bit up and down, but it was something a bit different, like quite exciting. So that's why I picked that one out.
Liz threw hers in bin.
Another one that came out in August, or we first spoke about, the Watopo Next Mesh Pro Tank, which obviously had the rebuildable deck thing for it as well.
Yeah.
I was quite looking forward to this one. I enjoyed it. The coils were pretty decent. The rebuildable deck was really, really good. I've seen other people as well in chat in shows saying they're using it. So overall, I think it's been received fairly well.
What's the people's thoughts in chat about actual like stock coil tanks, then having a rebuildable section as well that you can get? We've obviously both got which you got me, was the Unlimit. So you can use the stock coil with that and also have it as an RTA.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is the way we want things to go, where a bit like now with some of the pod mods where you get everything with it. You get an adapter, you get an RBA section, you get stock coils, it does everything. It's like it is a proper all-in-one, does everything you could possibly want. So it's good to see sub-ohm coils are doing that as well. I think that's what we want to see, really.
Yeah, it opens it up to somebody. I was talking to Stuart Valentine, obviously, to this afternoon, and he was saying that he's more of a stock coil, but he really wants to get into building. Obviously, tanks like that offer you the option to be able to do that.
Yeah, versatility.
Dean's just got an effing charge from UPS, 22. 22
That's like if that's a Christmas present.
Well done, Jules Mama Vapes. You're on it tonight, babe. So you're giving that the thumbs up?
I am, yeah. I was quite pleased. I was quite impressed with that. Just the diversity and versatility. Yes. July. July was kind of just after the start of the side-by-side race between the Aspire Mix and the College from Dovpo. Now, I don't know what you guys think, but I never had the College, but I think out of the two, the Aspire Mix has absolutely smashed it.
Yeah. I never had either.
No, I think more so for the price, but I still think the Mix looked a bit better and a bit of a better device. Obviously, you could drop it down to an 18350 as well, so it's quite smart. But I'll just pluck this one up because this was something at the time when this came out, was released in July. It's like, oh, Dovpo, this is a bit different, the side by side, and there was a bit of a hype going on with side by side mods as well. So, yeah, just one of them things. I don't know if anyone's had it in chat. The cabbage.
The thing with it as well is that things go through, especially in vaping that I've seen of the time that I've been here, it goes round in circles. When I first started, there was quite a lot of side-by-side mods, and I wasn't overly keen on them, and quite a number of other people weren't. Sort of like restricted you to what tanks you could put on there and stuff like that. Now, obviously, the same as like your Vupus and that sort of look, or your Aegises are quite common now. Everybody's doing a side-by-side. You've got your Mix, you've got that, you've also got the one from the Tech Mod.
Yeah, because I do, yeah. So there's a few, and there was also that SXK one as well. There was an SXK, that yellow and black thingy that come out as well. So we had a few. Oh, Chris won it on S&B. Brilliant, fantastic. You'll know this one. This is something that I first found in July, which I think's gone down really, really well. That's the first image I saw of it. This was in July from Lost Vape, and all I had at the time was it's coming soon, 100 watts USB Type C. Which I think is the Groose. The Groose? Is it the Groose?
The Groose, yeah, I've got the Groose here. It's just them buttons don't look right.
The buttons don't look right. The buttons are wrong there.
The buttons are wrong. You haven't got a plus and a minus there. It's got like the DNA sort of look of it. So your plus is at the top, your minus is at the bottom, and then you've got your menu in the middle.
Yeah, and even the Ursa is different. So maybe that was just coming soon, but they hadn't finished the design yet.
No.
I mean, what are your thoughts on the Groose? You like it, don't you?
I really do like the Groose, and I really like the Acer as well.
Yeah.
The Groose I use all the time.
Yeah.
And for the price though, between £30 and £40.
Yeah.
That's what Lost Vape was sort of saying in the Quest sort of range. Obviously, they're known for the DNA boards and the sort of priciness. They were trying to come up with a range where it was still built really well and worked really well. but for a cheaper price. But I don't know about you. I have heard some people saying that they're losing the wattage on it and it's jumping ohms. And I've not had any problem like that.
No, and I've used the grease quite a lot. Even after reviewing it quite a bit, I've used that. It's still going good.
Yeah. And you can fit a 30ml latte on it as well. I love that bit.
Oh, yeah. It's just funny when I flick through these pictures, I was like, wow, that was July when we first saw this.
Yeah.
July seems like light years away. Another thing we saw in July, now I never had this. No, I don't know if you did either. I'm not sure about you, Harley. Heavy hitter from Times 8. I first found this in July.
Oh, sorry. The one that you've just shown will be B2B.
Oh, was
Back
it?
to business, yeah.
The back to basics. Oh.
I've done the back to basics, and I don't think the buttons are like that either.
It is. I've just checked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I give the back to basics away.
Rob Stanley says his goose plays up when using 18 650s, but fine on 21 700s. Okay. Yeah, heavy hitter.
Something there, Rob. I only use it with 2700.
Michael Ross says best mech mod of 2020. Heavy hitter. Mike's Mechs liked it. Great mod. Yeah, I think that went down quite well this year.
Stan is one of the nicest blokes you will ever meet. Really is nice. I've had a couple of beers with him.
Moving on, another one in July. I'm not sure how many people in chat have this. Vapors, Cloud, Suicide mods. Now, I remember this one. I remember this show because we had the Misfits on. And a lot of them like Suicide mod stuff. And they were going, oh, I like the look of that. Oh, that looks nice. This was a spin-off, the Damascus Nightmare Valhalla 28. I never had it. Not sure if anyone in chat did. Just an RDA I picked out. There was something a bit different at the time. Aiden's gone.
Oh.
I pull out one RDA and he's gone. Or was it the mech? Was it a bomb? He's gone for cover.
Is there a separate nightmare? Or is that the only nightmare?
This is the Damascus version of the Nightmare, I think.
Yeah, but I've reviewed the Nightmare, but I'm pretty sure it weren't the Damascus one. So,
and that might be I think they did a 25 mil, and then this is the 28 as well. So they've had a few variants.
Well, there were one that I did a quad coil in, and that was really nice as a quad coil. To be fair, you got shitloads of vapor out of it.
Oh, nice.
And Suicide mods came to my shop to try and sell us me liquid. And I just finished building it. They're like, "What have you? That's not supposed to be done like that." I'm like, "Shut up." It's got nothing to do with you what I do to it. Leave me alone.
Aidan, we thought when I was showing a mech you were hiding for cover.
That's it, you know me. Well, they can't see this, can they? They didn't know I'd left.
Jack Mehoff, we'll answer your question shortly.
What
Jack
did you
Mehoff,
just say?
Jack Mehoff.
We're not at Expo, son.
Jack Mehoff wants us to answer him a question.
Oh. Sorry.
July, the Profile RDTA. I really like this. I really like the RDTA. It's an RDTA, Harley. See, I do think about you.
It's a good one as well. And Darren M finally got his working.
Oh, he did? Good.
Yeah, it turned out he weren't fluffing the end of his coils after he'd cut it.
All right. Oh. And obviously you could have it as an RDA as well. I thought that was really clever. Really, really clever.
Yeah, I liked it.
Works well as a dual coiler as well, not just mesh.
I've seen a couple of people use it without the rods as well.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they damn it at the top.
Yeah. This is the I have to do this. I'm under contract by Vaporesso to talk about in June the Gen
I'm
S.
pissed off with it. I'm telling you, I've not even got me and Dean haven't even got a fucking Christmas present, and I've done all the reviews.
Now you have to sing songs and take the piss more, Hayden. You're not doing enough, mate.
She's not going to get very much from me.
They did. This was out in we first saw this in June. Obviously, it was a bit of a joke because we had the original Gen, and then they brought this one out that was pretty much exactly the same.
Best mod of 2020 in the future, forever,
every year.
We want to thank you, Dean, for being really lovely. Here's your Christmas present as a little gift for you.
Just have to pay £115 UPS bill.
Yeah. To be honest with you, when they opened that box up, I felt a little bit freaky.
It's a bit scary.
It is a bit scary.
If you play it backwards, it's like worshipping the devil.
Yeah.
Freddy was the devil. Freddy was the devil.
Well, we are playing it backwards. It's like Jack in a Box. You open it thinking, "Oh, this is nice." Shit.
Yeah, as you open it up and it goes backwards, it goes, "Smack is the devil. Smack is the devil. Coils only last a week. Coils only last a week."
I reckon if we open one now, flat cap, little bro would disappear again.
Yeah, probably. Moving on to May, going right back now with the Org Vape VX217 kit, which come with the intake sub-ohm tank.
That
Was
was
that dual
the whole
21700?
best thing of it, wasn't it? The intake, that were it.
The flavour of them Clapton mesh cores was banging, really, really good. What was exciting about this at the time was there wasn't many dual 21700s.
No.
So when that was like, oh, cool. But yeah, Dean's already answered what we were all going to say. The mod was horrible.
The thing about it as well, when I first looked, I thought, oh, this is quite nice because it's like fat and stumpy, a little bit like Vapemill. And I'm joking, brother. It's fat and stumpy, but then the battery door didn't work, and then you've got that toggle wheel which you can't really do with one thumb. You have to like get both thumbs, and then if you don't catch the fire button properly, it don't work. Then you can't see the screen.
Yeah, it's too dim. That's right. Yeah, it's just.
It was like they got that. Was it the VX 200, which was like a real cheap plastic mod. It was really good for a beta mod, but it was like that, and they just expanded it.
Yeah. And there was something odd about that. The back panel looked like it should have been removable, but it wasn't, and it was all like, what's? It was like they've pieced together old parts and thrown it together. But at the time, back in May, when this was getting released, it was like, oh, my vape's in sub-ohm tank and dual 21700. This sounds fun.
Well, they'd actually had a problem with the tank before because the ones that went out to the reviewers were handmade Claptons.
I remember Dean had problems, didn't he, with the coils? Yeah.
Where the ones that went out with this are obviously the ones that had been machined and there was no problem with them.
That's right. Yeah.
Mine lasted, I bet you I got about 3 to 4 weeks out of mine.
Same here, yeah. Really good coils. Good coils. Another one in May. I think this is, look at it. Very, very popular. Now it's dirt cheap and it's only been out 6 months. It's you can get it online dirt cheap. 2,000 milliamp hour battery, 5.5 mil capacity. Yeah, nice little flavour.
I shined it the other day.
Give it a little scrub.
No, get a good rub, not scrub.
Oh.
Oh, we've gone. We've gone.
You frozen?
No.
Oh, we've gone, yeah.
We've gone.
Spinny wheel of doom.
And we are back. We've gone all the way up to 1,000 and we're back.
Hello.
Hello, we are back.
We're back. Okay.
Refresh. There you go, we're back.
Okie dokie. That was Cloud Flask. Anyone in chat had the Cloud Flask? Let us know while we talk about the Blotto Mini. This was May again. Can't believe this was May. 22 millimeter RTA, obviously going from the original Blotto. I really liked it. It's literally everything inside of it is the same apart from the diameter. It was really weird when I first got the Blotto Mini, and you compare the deck sizes, it was identical. It's just that the inner chamber and everything else is smaller. Very, very clever.
Mank is the button at the top that looks like an arrow going in a circle, or a dog chasing its tail.
Or you can just press F5 on your keypad.
There you go. Control Alt Delete.
Yeah, don't do that. Did you see Vaping Fagan putting out about the Arbiter?
Yes. Our good friend Simon said that he wasn't actually moaning about it.
No,
I haven't watched.
Said on his review he wasn't.
So
So
I
it
haven't
looks
watched.
nothing like it.
Oh right, but the title was well.
Yeah, it is one of those
Clickbait.
We've had Anonymous. Thank you very much. It's Anonymous. Beer Fun. Big love. £10. Thank you very much.
Oh.
We're
Next
anonymous.
up, another one in May, and I think we should talk about this one. Well, not this one in particular, but the name, the Aegis Max single 21700. When this was first released, I remember us having a conversation about actually how we were really pleased to see this, because it was an Aegis mod hardware in, but it was 21700. But since this release, and obviously the Zeus sub-ohm tank was kind of come out roughly the same time, the Aegis line's just gone even further over the top and it's just non-stop now.
Well, I was saying, because I said to other day on a show, and I don't know if it was this show or Skins, about the boost.
Thanks, Darth.
It was this show. It was on deals last week, and I said it was a right big con. But since I've reviewed it, I've changed my mind because it's basic. Like the Plus goes up to 40 watts, mouth to lung drip tip, all that. The Pro is 100 watt. It's the DTL version of the Plus, basically. Still good if it didn't do 21700 on the Boost Pro, but that'll come in a few months. Don't worry about that. So I did want to just retract me saying it was shit because it is just a DTL version.
Yeah, the problem with it is obviously, like you say, it goes up to 100 watt, but if you're using them coils at 70 watts and you're using an 18650, you're not getting very much battery life out of it.
Yeah, that's right.
Where really, if you wanted to use something like that with a 6mm pod, you wanted it to last you at least a good 7 hours, aren't you? So you need a 21700 to do it. The new it's the P coils, isn't it?
Yeah.
The new P coils that you've got in it, they do a lower wattage as well, but they need to come up with a 21700. The whole device is lovely.
Well, like I said, in a couple of months. But when do you think we're going to bring it out? I think we're going to call it the Ultra Pro. just to keep expanding on the name.
Oh, yeah.
But when will they bring it out? Because they're bound to, aren't they? They've got to.
Mark H has just made a great point. We need Aegis mods to keep going, to keep hooked going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Rob Stanley's as well. Looking forward to the Aegis line of bog roll in 2021. Can you imagine that? It's stain-proof, waterproof. It takes the shit, baby. It takes the shit.
Oh, dear. But yeah, I remember this coming out and thinking, oh, this is exciting. But now you just look and think, oh, I don't know. I mean, Bob said he enjoys it, he loves it. So, it's good that it's, a good workhorse mod.
Is Bauble Skins?
Baubles. Another one that come out, well, we first saw a picture of in May, the Odin Mini. Ooh. Now, this one was when they first brought out at least the Odin Mini with the DNA 75C chip. Of course, since then, we've had the Dovpo version, the 100 watt. I'm interested to know if people have got both the 200 watt or the DNA 250 and the single battery version and what they think.
I know I remember exactly the show and I said it to you. Why can you see the batteries to it? I think it looks stupid.
Yeah. I like, well, it looks terrible there with that battery. That's just wrong. That's just ruining it. But I quite like it. I mean, you couldn't even say it's for battery venting because if it is, it's well over the top. But I quite like that style of it. But you do have to have the right color batteries in it for it to work.
If I remember rightly, I think it was a Karanga mod that did something like that, where but they sent you actually battery wraps in the same sort of color.
Yeah.
So you could re-wrap your batteries in the color of the mod.
I'm quite a fan of the Odin line, to be fair. I think they look pretty cool.
I think it looks lovely. I just don't like the bit where you can see your batteries.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, a lot of people have got the DNA 250. So, Full Moon swears I'll never pay for a DNA chip. Yeah, the with regards to the DNA 250 and the Dovpo 200 watt version, I've had no issues with the 200 watt version at all. I use it quite regularly, and it's a cracking mod. So I think what was a shame with Dovpo is they released the DNA version first on both the dual battery and the single battery version, and then they brought the cheap ones out.
Yeah.
I guess they do it for obvious reasons, but really it would be nice to have the choice from the beginning. But hey ho, it is what it is. Again, in May was the start of the Vupu. I kind of say the pod mod craze with Vupu in the PNP coils, but they kind of been out a little bit before. The Drag S and the Drag X. I'm sure most people in chat are probably going to say they like this, but I'd be interested to know if people don't like it.
I'm at the minute I'm using the Argus Pro that you got sent in for review. The only trouble is it's a 2mm tank, so you're filling it every 2 seconds.
Yeah, you got to have the 4.5mm odd tanks. Yeah.
It's an absolute nightmare. When I do my review, I said to them, look, if you're buying it in the UK with a 2mm tank, at least get that. Merry Christmas from Steve and Jules. Thank you so much. Big love.
Two things I didn't like about the Argus Pro and the Argus line is they're all like they've been sneezed on.
Yeah.
And the Pro's got that stupid little flappy thing, the little metal thingy on it. But yeah, this was the first time we saw the whole kind of Drag X and Drag S line.
It's my biggest bragging right because I was the first.
What, you designed it?
No, I was the first to review it, which obviously for someone I think I had about 1,000 subs at the time, so it was a massive thing for me. But it's still one of my favourite devices. I love the pods. Someone said, "Oh yeah, but you know if you drop it, pod's gonna go flying." Well, I'd much rather a pod go flying than it fucking glass smash. I like it, and like you said, the biggest complaint I hear about it in shop is the pod's not big enough. So luckily that's an easy get round because you can sell bigger pods. It's just a shame because most tanks these days come with a bubble glass. So it's a shame that we can't do that. But
Chris Robertson, you're totally right. You can't beat the PMP coils. There's quite a few that I've tried this year which are really good. The GTX coils are really good. The PMP and also now the I'm going to say the BMP then. The BP. Don't say that, Aidan. The BP coils from Aspire are really good as well.
Yeah. A couple of months after that, Vape carried on this drag line with the Drag Max. This was September, dual 18650, 177 watt with the same kind of pod tanks. One of my favourite mods of the year, not going to lie.
Do you know when I got this, they asked me explicitly not to compare it to the one that came before it. And I'm like, well, that's because it's fucking the same thing.
Yeah, why would you not? That's crazy.
But I did say in the review, in the review, I explicitly said, I have been told not to compare it, so I'm not going to. There's a kind of, they don't want me to compare it, guys, because it's the same damn thing.
Well, they never told me that. But...
Bob Cummins, again, yeah, I suppose that's one of the only things with these sort of pod system tanks. They haven't got a removable drip tip on majority of them.
That's right, yeah.
If they're cleaning it, you do get it. Backy Vapor, thank you so much, buddy. Merry Yuletide, mate. You're a star. Thank you, brother.
I don't think it were this one they asked me not to compare. It was the one that came with a 510 Connect. I don't know. There were one of them.
The Argus GT. Like...
Yeah. It'll be the Argus GT. And I went, well, it's fucking the same thing. Please don't compare them. Oh, okay.
That was the thing with this Drag Max. You didn't have a 510 adapter, would you? So it's like, well, you might as well get the Argus GT then, and then just use a pod tank on that. But I did balls up earlier, actually. That Lost Vape picture was, it was definitely, it wasn't the Groose, because September, that's when we saw the Groose mod for the first time. So that's that done.
Did anybody find out, obviously with the Ursa, I meant to have asked, you know when you put that 510 on, it says push. Are they getting rid of that? Was that just the sample package for us reviewers? I did send her a message, but she didn't email me back.
I've had nothing back on that.
Because if you look there, it looks really nice because it says Lost Vape on it, and it's like that 510 adapter. But on the Ursa, when you push it, it just says push.
Oh, I didn't even noticed that one.
No, mine said Lost Vape, but it weren't in line, so it only said Lost Vape. Yeah,
mine's like that. Yeah, that's what mine's.
Right then, see, mine says push. So
push.
You got yours from EC, I got it from them. So I would imagine then they're going to put Lost Vape on it.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking push. He's like...
No, mine came direct from Lost Vape.
Oh, I thought yours come from... Well, mine come with the... Because you didn't get the tank either, though, did you?
I didn't get a tank, no.
I got the tank, and on mine said push on it, down.
Push. Is that tank, the UBX? That's a good point, actually, Aidan. Does it look like that tank?
No, the tank looks totally different. It looks like the pod, but just in actual tank form. It doesn't look like that at all.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you. Look, it looks just like other people won't be able to see it, but...
A couple more, and then I'm done. Another one in September. I haven't seen anyone use this. Haven't seen anything about it. Snow Wolf, unknown name, dual 18650, shockproof, waterproof. Don't know how it is. Any of those things. Pod mod 200 watts. I haven't seen anyone with it. I don't know anything about it. But when I did see it, I thought that looks cool. I like the look of that, and I've never seen it available.
I've never seen anybody do a review on it either.
No. So, yeah, I'm gonna do some research on that one. The last two are quite recent kits that have come out. First of all, this was just from November, from last month. The Oxford Velocitaire.
I wasn't keen on the actual colour that we got for Christmas. It just reminded me of a 1970s or 80s hearth. Can you remember them surround hearth things that everybody had?
Yeah. It's like some old marble thingy or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the device itself, corking.
Yeah.
The 510 itself actually sat in there.
I had a tiny bit of wobble with the 510. I didn't like the way you had to remove them. There should have been a little clip or something. But
we're in there solid. It wasn't moving, were it?
I'm a little bit. But I think for Oxford's first kind of punt at a proper box mod, making it that that's what going on with this whole versatility thing. They've done a good job that it can do everything.
Yeah.
Really good. The RBA was good for it as well. So me like
Nice
that.
flavour.
Jules likes it. Another one that I haven't I keep being tempted to get. Again, very new. Only last month we spoke about this. The Gawa 21 from
Suck my
Vandy
mod.
Vape.
Suck my mod.
Suck my mod. Jewel 21700. I don't know if anyone chat's picked this one up as well and what they think of it.
The bit that I like about it is obviously it's a C section. You get into where you just pull it apart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bandy Vape, innit?
There's been a couple of sneaky 21700s this year. There's been plenty more things that have been highlights of the year, interesting devices and tanks and stuff that have come out. But that's just a load that I kind of noticed and thought, oh, what do people think of them?
Have you heard about that, Gaz? Oxford banned from eSick Awards.
Yeah, just check for that. I didn't know that. Didn't know that. That's naughty. Anyway, that is your history of tech for the year, folks.
That's wicked, brother. Again, thank you so much throughout the year. All of the tech that you've put together, it has been absolutely fantastic. Absolutely brilliant, brother.
As the weeks went on and I was getting more and more abuse about pods, I was trying harder and harder not to feature pods because it was at one point it was really hard just to find. You'd have like 8 pod kits and maybe 2 crappy, dodgy RTAs that would be some weird Brazilian website, and it's just like, oh, I'm going to have to show it. I can't have just all pods.
You watch, now that Flat Cap leaves, there'll be no pod released in 2021 whatsoever.
That's it. Yeah. Never mind.
Devil Vapor was saying, yeah, Oxford were found offering prizes or something for voting.
Ooh.
Apparently they had it on a Saturday show or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. Go vote for Oxford and you can win this. Yeah.
The horrible thing about that with Oxford is I think they've got quite a young team there. Simon, who we all deal with, he's a lovely, lovely bloke. We have a good old laugh with him. But yeah, this is the thing that we're all dealing with nowadays, is that companies are doing these sort of things and it just doesn't look good. Years ago, I can't remember any company. I think the worst thing that we sort of had was Vupu, with all to do with the chip and stuff like that.
Yeah. It was more kind of like causing drama than just upsetting reviewers.
Yeah. Rob Stanley says not enough pods there, Flat Cap.
Sorry, Rob.
So, what time is it? We're doing really good. It's just nice and steady, this. It's actually 1:45, by the way, but we'll get... that took a little bit longer than we normally do, but it is his last show. We can let him do that. Harley, deals of the week, brother. Or deals of the year, is it? I don't know. Let's play the bumper.
Custy, it's a deals of the week.
Now, I wish I had done deals of the year because there ain't actually that many deals to crack on with.
That's probably a good idea as well, because obviously we've got the giveaway to do, which is the wonderful Rochford project.
We've got a Book Oxus mod by Aspire, 35 quid to 20 squids. It's got a 18650, 2700 or 21700. Beautiful. It goes up to 80 watts.
That's quite Christmassy, isn't it? The
Yeah.
Paxo mod.
There's the only 2 colours available.
20 quid, not bad.
The SX Auto by SX Mini, £75 to £40. It is 1,400 milliamp hour. There you go. It's squonkable as well, isn't it? Built-in battery and supplied with a electronic spray squonk drive technology.
Ooh.
Christ knows what that means, to be honest. But the Boost, Boost Plus, it's all now. See, this is what we did when we released the Boost Plus. About 3 days before we released it, everyone put the Boost on for like £10.
Yeah.
And e-cig one have done the same with a plus, from £45 to £18. Happy days. And every colour available except from black and aura. Oh no, gunmetal's out as well.
Decent price, though, that.
Yeah. Yeah, can't go wrong.
I didn't realise, but we had this on last week, so that's still there
matter.
from £60 to £30. And as soon as we had it on, we'll leave it.
The looks.
A mech mod, because I don't think we have enough mech mods. Times Vape Keen. I've got this. I quite like it. I like how it feels. £80 to £48.
The Keen comes with the also with the beauty rings as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. I like it. I love mine.
I like the mech. They did a stack section as well, don't they?
Yeah. Ribbed for the pleasure.
Mm.
It does feel damn good. I mean, in the end. Org Vape Drugger 2 24mm RDA from £30 to £13.
That is really good, that, isn't it?
Yeah, I might have one on the way or two. In green.
In green, yeah.
Yeah.
Good, I like it. New vaping ain't got all that much, so always have a slow flick through. 25% off, 28% off the Aegis X. A little bit money off PMP coils. Got the Zeus, the August Pro. But see, for all 20, 25, 35% off, there's no that actually smacks me in the face and goes, show this.
Is that quite cheap for the Caliburn G up there? I've seen it floating around 20 quid, but $15.99.
It's 36% off.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, I'm quite disappointed at new vaping because when I started doing deals, they just I struggled to find out which 50% off there for the August GT, £30.
Vic.
But yeah, when I first went on, I struggled to choose which system to display them, and now they've kind of.
Hi.
Hi. So.
Then we've got me.
So.
There's nothing new on mine.
Have you still got that crown for 22 quid? Crikey.
Yep. I saw a website earlier like, oh, we've got it on sale for 28 quid. I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I've seen quite a few places selling it for about 26, 28, 30 quid like, on sale.
I was actually going to go and buy that from him, and then Sourcemore said to me, do you want to review it? I went, yeah, go on there.
The bastards. Couldn't they have waited a week? But yeah,
I tried to actually get the E-Leaf, the new E-Leaf, the 100 watt from E-Leaf. I thought I have not reviewed anything from E-Leaf for a while, so
yeah.
but they went, no, we review the UL Crown.
Does anyone even get E-Leaf stuff anymore? Or do they even release anything?
I was damn so lucky that I got the sort of Joytech E-Leaf stuff right at the beginning when I first started reviewing, but then it just stopped.
I think they released stuff at the beginning of the year, didn't they? And I haven't heard of them since.
Yeah, I can't remember what the last E-Leaf thing I'd done was. Long time ago.
Giveaway, people, for 2 of the wonderful Rochford project. It is, the keyword is flat cap.
Oh, who's that fella?
We're going to miss you.
I want to be in chat winding you up every week, don't worry.
Yeah, we had a meeting about that earlier. Sorry, dude, but you're blocked.
Blocked.
Once you've gone, you've gone.
Blocked and muted, dead.
It's called spite.
I'll still be around.
No, you won't. You're not allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. No. Yeah.
I will.
Wait, I need to make sure I put mods in so mods can do it as well. There we go.
Nearly there, Phil, for Cat Flap. No one's put Flat Pack yet, though. I'm disappointed.
Bro, it's getting a big shout out as well to. There's a couple of things I'm going to just say before we start talking about flat cap. Is number one is Matty from the Facebook group. Since he's come on board, he has worked his titties off to get that Facebook group working, and all 3 of us really do appreciate everything that you have done for us this year, and you're going to continue to do into next year. You do a great job, mate. We're hoping that you could have you on tonight, but like normal, you're looking after somebody, which you do absolutely fantastic. So big love from all 3 of us. You are the 4th caster to us, and we love you loads, and it would have been great to have seen you tonight. Secondly, we have got a new caster. We won't be letting anybody know about that until, like we normally do, we will reveal it. It's okay, the beer's kicking in. Reveal it in January the 6th, I think we're back. I think the UK Vape Show's back on the 7th. We're back on the 6th. So all will be revealed then. Onto Flat Cap Buddy. I have had such a good giggle with you. I've been doing the show, obviously, with Simon, Mr. Coyley, and the wonderful Salford Vapor. And we've sort of been a little bit of a hit and miss show. 1 week we'd be on, 1 week we'd be off, 2 weeks off, 3 weeks off. And then you came in with Simon leaving and with Salford, and we sort of got like on a massive run of show after show after show after show, and we didn't want to let each other down, and that's how we've gone on all the way through the year. And then obviously Salford left and Vapemill come in, and we all sort of clicked. You've been not only a rock to me in this, as a great friend, and obviously we'll carry on this. You've really helped this show so much to go further forward, and I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. You're a brother to me.
You too, mate.
You've been absolutely fantastic. And obviously, upwards, and you're going to be coming on as a guest every week. And I wish you all the best for the future, buddy.
Well, mate, everyone's going to get upset in chat now. So violin's playing so Vic. No, this was the first show I ever came on when I first started reviewing. So when the opportunity came around, obviously I was going to take it up. It's been an absolute joy. It's such a good fun hour as well. So to whoever the new caster is, you're going to absolutely love it. You're going to fit in beautifully with these two guys. It's just such a fun show to do, and I am going to miss it. I'm going to miss both of you. Obviously, I'm going to be in chat all the time anyway. Not getting rid of me that easily. It's been great fun. You've also got a really great set of people in chat week in, week out that support. So, I mean, it wouldn't be the show without any of you in chat. So thank you to everyone for supporting this show, supporting me, Aidan, Harley. You know, we all really appreciate it. And I'm going to miss it, but I'm still going to be watching 100%.
And obviously, more new stuff coming from you as well.
Yeah, people keep worrying. I've had a few messages. People, are you quitting reviewing? Are you going completely? What's happened? Who have you upset? Who's upset you? No, I'm just, just the live shows, really.
You do realise when I said that, I'm only joking.
Devil Vapor turned the screen black and white for maximum effect.
You could do that. This is the final one, though. This is the last one, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And it has been fantastic. When you came on, it sort of changed. And we sort of made the show faster. It was like, look, we want to go full impact in that hour. We don't want to breathe. We want to be chasing it all the time. And all three of us have done that. And when Salford was on, we were chasing to get into that, which is now the Rochford Project giveaway. That's what we chased to get in there.
Yeah, I mean, one of the keys I've learned through this year of casting is the keys to good shows is you have a main man or woman at the helm who's organising, running. But if you don't have that backup and you don't have the people around you to keep that motivation going, then you're going to struggle and you end up just leading it on yourself, and you're constantly pulling at people. So it's always been. I mean, when I first started casting this, I felt a bit weird being like number 2 or 3 or whatever. But as it went on, I just felt like me and Harley, you at the helm, and we've just kind of pushed it, and between the three of us, we kept motivated. It's been great.
Yeah, I didn't really want it to be that sort of way, but it's sort of the way the show works. It's just that you dial it that way, and we all come together in our own bits. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You do your bit, he does his bit, and I do my bit, and it just seems to work in that. And like I said, whoever comes in, hopefully they'll fit in it. I'm just going to roll the Rochford Project. Just before we do that, make sure you give us the thumbs up. I want to say a big shout out to Jay for everything he's done, again, from taking over the sponsorship of the show. He's an absolute star. Also, he's going to be carrying on into next year. We're going to change things up a little bit. You're going to be able to get to choose the different flavours you want after Christmas. So big shout out to Jay. I'm just going to press roll. Good luck, everybody. And here we go.
Vape said,
yeah.
Did you see that?
The winner is Louise Back.
Hey.
Brand new name. Louise, only thing you've got to do is get in touch with moi.
Someone's obviously leaked the information to Vaping Heads because they're on with what we're doing, Aidan. They've caught us Go on,
that
guys,
we
I'll
get
let you read it
Viking.
out.
Vapeheads reckon that I should tell everyone that I'm starting a new show called Three Men on a Saturday Night UK Vape Show.
That's right, little bro vapes. The Gmail. Let me know, Louise, and we will get that all sorted for you. It'll probably come after Christmas now, obviously, with everything that's going on. What have they said? So he's got a new. I think you're going to miss it all, and I'm sort of thinking February time. You're going to think. I tell you what, I think I might have a sneaky little show of my own on a night.
No, I'm going to miss. I'm going to miss being on lives 100%. It's been awesome this year, and even before, we were in Saturday Night Vape last year and stuff. But one of the things I have missed actually, because I've been on 3 shows a week, being a guest on another show is just like it is too much, and you almost feel like you're invading people's lives too much if you're on 4 shows in a week. So I'm actually looking forward to, once I've kind of had a bit of time away from it, I'm looking forward to being a guest on a show once every now and then and just popping in and having a catch up and stuff. It's going to be fun doing that. I'm looking forward to that.
I must admit, I have been enjoying the Sabs a little bit more. I did actually stream that. And it's lovely walking on. And again, with the UK Vape Show, you just walk on, chill out. You're not having to look, is that still working? Is that working? Is this doing that? It's just lovely.
Yeah.
Well, lads, it comes to that point of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, you have got Benny Vapes on. He's doing a mixing show with Graham. I think, obviously, Graham's going to get absolutely pissed again, which was so nice to see him get pissed on a show and get talked about and not actually a little bro. So big love to Graham. He's an absolute star. So get over to Benny Vapes. Also, after that, you've got a Bitches special. The Bitches and the Misfits are getting together on the Bitches channel, I think it is, and they're going to be coming on live at 10 p.m. So you're getting your Christmas specials. Say your goodbyes for Christmas, Harley.
I haven't really said much, Flat Cap, and I apologize. I'm not very good at saying goodbye. Bye.
Bye. Cheers, fella.
It's been great because I didn't know any of you, really, did I? I came onto the show as a guest, and then about 3 or 4 weeks later, I was on show as a caster. So it weren't really long before the show that I'd actually talked to you all for the first time, and it was delightful. We must continue to talk because you're a great flat cap chap, lover of the flat caps. And it has been great. You're a cracking fella. Like I said, you're gonna miss it. You're bound to, because now you're gonna have loads of free time. The kids will start doing your editing after a week, so there will be another show. That's how it works. But yeah, we'll be checking out your channel. Make sure you keep in touch. See you next week. Everyone in chat, you've been absolutely delightful. I hope you like my effort. It's not often I make effort on things. Everyone watching on replay, I hope you like my effort too. I made it for you, not chat, because replays are better. I'm joking, chat. I love you too. The coupons aren't up yet, but I'll make sure they are in a minute. Same as always, 25% tonight, all site. And then tomorrow, 3 men, 25, 3 men for the score. It's been cracking. Aiden, Gaz for the very last time. See you later, guys.
Flat cap for the last time, brother.
I couldn't see his mouth moving the whole time with that beard on.
Yeah.
He's an amazing ventriloquist. Yeah, I'm not very good at goodbyes either, to be honest. But first of all, thank you, chat, for supporting this show as a whole, the whole year through and before that as well. We all appreciate it. Thank you so much. We wish you all a great Christmas and a new year. I really look forward to seeing you guys next year, actually, with your new caster, whoever that may be. It's going to be really nice to see it from the other side. I can't wait
from the
chat.
other side.
From the other side, being a troll in chat. Be great. Can't wait. No, thanks to everyone. Thanks to you guys as well. It's been such a fun year. And yeah, have a good one, boys. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing else that I can say apart from make sure you check out Full Moon on the 30th as well. Absolute star. People, thank you so much for this year. This is the last show of 3 Men and a Vape Show this year. Make sure you join us on the 6th of January to find out who the brand new caster is, and you're going to love this, people. It's going to change the show just a little tiny bit. Big love to you all. Merry Christmas. Make sure you look after each other. Make sure you have a great new year. The Savs is on the 27th, so if you want to see a little bit more, little bro. You lot have been a bunch of stars all year. Thank you so much for everything and all your support, and people on the replay as well. Have a great Christmas from all 3 of us. Gaz, I love you so much, brother. Look after yourself. You're going to be missed. Good night for this year from 3 Men and a Vape Show. Look after yourself, and I can't wait to see you all bright and bushy tail next year. Same channel, same bat time. A good nighter.
Bye. Ho, ho, ho.
Piss, flaps.
Merry Christmas. He's taking the beard off straight away, look.
Yeah, straight up.
God, I'm surprised you made a whole hour. I mean, you were fidgeting with it for about